What's up, guys? I hope y'all can hear me. It's your Moving Biz CEO, Sean John. So I'm in the middle of a workout because I made a declaration, a decision that, you know what? I want to be healthier going into 2023 and all throughout, right? And so from here on out. So I'm not waiting until it's 2023 to get healthy. I'm taking the initiative because if I create that mindset of waiting to get done the things that I need to get done, then it's only going to prevent me from accomplishing what I want to accomplish. It's only going to prevent me from going as far as I can go and am capable of going. So I always tell you guys and girls, I know there's a lot of ladies out there with companies. We appreciate you, ladies. We love you. And we wouldn't do any of this without you, right? And so much respect. And so I decided, all right, so I'm too big. I'm like 195. And so, all right, so I decided, you know what? I want to get down to about 178. So 78 to 82, that's a good weight for me, 78 to 82. And I want to get down to 78 to 82. That's just my goal. So what did I do? So immediately, I started putting that work in. Immediately, I came to the gym early in the morning. And I'll be back this afternoon. Because working out once a day, I haven't seen the results. So I'm over 30, so I'm not as young as I used to be, right? So, but I'm saying all that to say this. For a lot of you guys, you already know what you want your business to look like. You already know why or the reasons you got into this business. You got into this business because you looked in the mirror one day and you didn't like what you saw. Just like I looked in the mirror and I didn't like what I saw. I don't like being 195. I don't like the way it feels. I don't like the way it looks. So the question became, well, what are you going to do about it? That's what I asked myself. I was like, self, what are you going to do about it? I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and take some steps today and go ahead and start that process of getting to where I want to go. Just one step. And so I decided to share my first day with you. So back on the treadmill, back in the gym. Company still rolling, still making money today. I can actually follow my company's progress on my office phone, right? So I can just follow my company's progress throughout the day, see how many jobs we're on, see what the tallies are for the jobs, who's on the jobs. I can also monitor the customer feedback. And so I created that software about 6 months ago because I needed something simple where I could just track all of that. So if you guys are interested in that, go ahead, drop a 1 in a comment, and we'll work to get you hooked up with that software. It is a small fee, but it's small, just to help us keep it going. And but it will help your business, especially as you try to grow. So it's software for scaling, and that's huge. So I feel like I'm tired already. There's no way I could get out there and get on those moves again. There's no way I could do that. There's no way I could get out and do that. My body just won't let me do it. So when I started off, I was doing it all the time. But now I don't do it anymore. So for a lot of you guys, that's what I want for you. So if you watch my last video, when I was talking to one of my students that's enrolled in my mentorship, the Moving Success Masterclass, I was talking to him about his business. And so I'm a little different than a lot of the mentors and coaches who have courses. I know they kind of put you in the course and leave you alone. I don't like that. I'm like I don't know, like I guess I want to come and feed you whatever you order, like a great dish, and then come back and ask you how the dish was. And if you had any issues, or if you understand what it is that you're consuming, or if you have any questions. And so that's what I do a lot. So one of the bonuses for getting the Moving Success Masterclass is I will stay in touch with you because I want to hit you up. I want to bring you on the show and say, hey, look, how's your business doing? What are you doing? What are you working on? Like one of my guys hit me up, and I shared the phone call on the video, so go back and check it out. He's up to 20K a month. I think he told me he was making the low end. He was making 4,500 a week. I think that's 18K a month on the low end. So he's doing pretty good. His company's rolling where he is, making lots of money, killing it. Shout out. And but I like to come in and share these real life success stories because, you know, you don't know me. You may not think I'm an honest guy. I think I am. My wife thinks I am. But so I always say, hey, look, you don't have to like just take my word for it, right? Let's bring some people in and let them share their experiences, and they'll tell you there's a reason I can own a business and be on the treadmill in the middle of the day at the same time. There's a reason for that. So must be doing something right? So, and I got so much content. It's like a 30-minute video, but I'm telling you, it's gonna be the best 30 minutes of your life because it's gonna change your business. More importantly, it's gonna change how you think about your business. So I guess my point of saying all that is to say this: don't get into your comfort zone and stay there. Get out of that thing. That thing is handicapping you, it's limiting you. Don't get into your comfort zone. And that's so crazy. I think there's like some firemen working out in the gym with me, and I could hear like their radio sound like it's coming off the speaker. Maybe that's something that they do. I don't know. If there's an emergency, I'm probably gonna suit up. See if they'll let me get on the truck. I'm be the horn guy. So, but I think I'm getting the radio from the place. So I think they got a call. But I don't know. Well, like I said, get out of your comfort zone if you want to be successful in life and in business. You got to seek discomfort. Just like these firemen here, their job is to go into places that no one else wants to go. Everybody's running out, they're running in. In spite of the reality that, you know, it's a consuming fire, it's hot, it's burning. You're putting your life at risk. These guys are trained, conditioned to run into the blaze because they only think about the outcome. The outcome is saving lives. That's what they think about. So you have to get out of your comfort zone, throw on your Superman cape, go out there, get out of that comfort zone. In fact, you know, slap it around. Get out of that comfort zone. Go seek out that discomfort. Hunt it down. Whatever's holding you back, hunt that sun gun down. Right? You go after it. Don't let it. You're not the prey. You're the predator. You go after that. Don't let discomfort and fear sneak up on you. You go take it down. And then when you get out there, everybody else is running away because it takes time to run a business. They don't have the time, but they got time to watch all the stuff on television. It takes money to run a business. They don't have the money, but they spend tons of money on frivolous stuff, right? It takes knowing certain things to run a business. They don't have the time to learn, but they learn a bunch of things. They know all the lyrics to every song and whatnot, and that's how it goes, right? Yeah, I think that was a call. I see him leaving now. Hopefully it's nothing bad. Hopefully it's nothing bad. And but again, you have to seek discomfort, go out and chase down your dream. You guys, if somebody comes up to you, try to take away your iPhone, you fight to the death to protect your iPhone. But you won't fight to the death and give that same energy to protect your dream, to protect your vision of what you want your company to be. What do you want your company to be? Why did you do this? Go back to when you looked in that mirror, you didn't like what you saw. You didn't like where your life was when you looked around. You didn't like where you were living. You didn't like the amount of time that had passed and nothing changed. You didn't like the schools your kids were going to or going to have to go to because you couldn't get them out of the hood. And hood doesn't mean you're black or white. I'm just talking about low-income places where it's crime-driven. Crime is high. Minimum wage jobs all around. And it's tough. I grew up that way. I know what I'm talking about. So, you can't cancel me. So, because what I want in life, what I'm after in life, you can't stop. For everybody out there who's weak, woke, you can't stop me. You can take everything away from me and I'll still come back. You know how I know? Because in 2017, I was homeless. Not homeless living on somebody's sofa. I was homeless living in a public restroom in a park. Still got the pictures on my phone to prove it. I had nothing. I couldn't even buy a cheeseburger one day. My friend had to buy it for me. I still owe him $1. But that's okay. I'm almost rich now, so I'll give him his $1 back with interest. But I went from that to 5 years later, living in a $700,000 house in the 76005 zip code here in Dallas, Texas. So my point is this: discomfort is going to hunt you down if you're not clear on what you want to accomplish. Life is going to hold back the good things it has for you if you're not willing to put in that work to go get it. Right? Everything in life is conditional. It's temporary and it's conditional. It's temporary because we're inside of time, the realm of time, right? We know every year there's winter, summer, spring, fall. We never wake up in the fall and find out that it's summer. They follow each other the same way every year. Sun goes up, sun goes down. The moon comes up, moon goes down. They never run into each other because they don't understand how to move or what their schedule is, right? You never see the sun bump into the moon and go, oh, damn, my bad, you still up? No. It doesn't happen that way. Because once you find your path, once you find your trajectory, off you go. If you just understand that your ability to have success is already inside of you. How do I know this? Because the fruit is always inside the seed, and the tree is always inside the seed. It always is. It's never outside of the seed. You can never find the tree outside of the seed. You can never find the fruit outside of the seed. It's already in there. In fact, it was built in there. When the seed fell to the ground, guess what was inside of it? The tree. Always. It's always inside of there. It's never outside. And one of the best things about the fruit that we know is that the tree that produced the fruit, it never eats its own fruit. So I'm here to tell you that whatever you're here in this world to produce, and however big you want your company to be, dream big. You want $1 million company? Well, say it. Say it every day. Your words matter. I'm not telling you can just speak things into existence. Of course not. Only God can create from nothing. We have to create from something. Right? And that's fine. Because that means the things that you need are already available to you. They're already there. So if you want to create a $10 million a year business, say it. Because training and programming your mind is one of the biggest parts of success. I'll prove it to you. Have you ever been around a rich person or somebody that makes a lot of money, live a great life, but they're always talking about not making money, struggling, poverty? How am I going to pay my rent? How am I going to pay my bills? They never talk like that. Why? Because they already have the resource, right? They're resourceful. They already have the resource planted, programmed into their mind. They already have the indicators. They already have the directions poured out into their minds. They've been doing this for years. You come back and say, oh, okay, well, he just got rich. Nah, he's been rich. He just got money, but he's been rich. The money just came to the bank account, but he's been rich for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, because the same thing he's saying now is the same thing he said 10 years ago. He made a declaration that his company was going to be $1 million a year business. He made a declaration that he would open 5 offices in the next 3 years, that he'd have 25 trucks here in Texas, $5 million a year business. He made that declaration that 4 years from now, somebody was going to approach him and offer to buy his business because he set it up so well. And he and his family were going to retire. He made that declaration that he'll be on the beach in his nice car, driving his convertible 2-seater with his family, with his wife, right? Or his girlfriend, I don't know. Or her girlfriend. Yeah, I'm sorry, her husband, right? She's gonna be doing that because I have a few ladies that are enrolled in my course as well. Also, really quick, if you haven't hit the subscribe and the thumbs up, go ahead and do it. And welcome to the channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and invite somebody to the channel. Also, find Moving Biz Network on Facebook. Ask to join, and if I like you, I'll let you in. If I don't like you, I probably still let you in because I want to change your life. I just want to give. And if you don't have the Moving Success Masterclass, if you haven't enrolled in it, it's very affordable. Go get it. Let it change your business and your life. Everything that I know, I teach you on that 3.5 hour course. And you have access to it all the time. You also get access to me. But you got to get it before the end of November. Otherwise, I'm not going to be reaching out to you. Also, drop a, let's see, drop VIP in the comments if you want to join the VIP group, or if you want me to start a moving VIP group where it's just certain movers, and for everybody who's in the group, we meet up once a week, and for like an hour in the evening, just talk about our business and help each other. So if you want to join that, drop VIP in the comments. Also in the comments, you'll see the Moving Success Mastery class link. Go ahead and hit that link. Grab that class ASAP. As soon as you get it, you're going to get an email confirmation, and then I'm going to get an email confirmation, and then I personally am going to reach out to you. So you and I, we're going to talk on the phone about your business. 30 minutes to an hour. I just want to know what you want to accomplish and your why. Why are you doing this? We know it's not all about you. It's about your family. It's about the lifestyle you want them to live. It's about waking up and seeing your kids go to the best schools. It's about waking up and seeing your wife happy and not stressed out because she doesn't have to go to 2 jobs to pay the bills. She can get up and cook breakfast and be a great wife. You know what my wife does in the morning? Because my wife, I think she's off getting her eyes done or something. I don't know. What do you call it? This here, the lashes. She's off doing that. She tells me it's painful, but yet she go back, right? Because you know what she told me? She said, I want to look good for you. Oh, man. Thank you. So my wife's going to go off and do that. My wife used to be a dental hygienist here in Dallas, making $90,000 a year. You know what I told her last year? That's it. I want your time. I want to buy your time back. Whatever they pay you, I'll double it. Because your time is more important than any amount of money. I don't want them to work you for 40 years, give you back to me at 65, worn out and tired. No. We might want to boom, boom, chow all day, right? We might want to spark it up anytime, right? I might hit my wife up in the middle of the day, because I'm very spontaneous, and say, babe, let's go to Miami. Let's go. Like, we might wake up, because we're here in Dallas, you could really be anywhere in the country in 3 hours or less. Like, I think it's like a 2-hour flight to Chicago. You really can go anywhere. I love it here. And I might wake up, hit my wife, and go, hey, let's have dinner tonight in Chicago. And bam, she'll go run to the mall, grab something. We're on a flight. Now, you don't have to be big balling for that. That might be just $1,000. That's it. But that's the kind of stuff you want to do. That's the kind of freedom you want to have, man. That's what this is all about. We don't just do this to stack money in the bank. If you got my book, Ready, Set, Wealth, Learn the Secrets of the Rich and Wealthy. It's a personal finance book I wrote about having no money and then using money to change your life. That book, and if you want to get a copy of the book, you can find it on Amazon. Just go to Sean John Stewart, S-H-O-N, the letter J, and then Stewart. Or just look up Ready, Set, Wealth, or just put book in the comments. I'll send you the link. But I told my wife, I was like, hey, I gotta have your time back. I gotta have your time back. And that's what I did. I said, I gotta build a business that will give you back to me more. I don't want my wife worn out and tired at the end of her life. No, you get 4 quarters in this life when it comes to production. 25 to 35, 35 to 45, 45 to 55, and 55 to 65. Those are your production years. 25 is a reach because I know some of you are really mature, but when I was 25, I was really jacking it up. And it was rough, so probably giving y'all too much information right there. I was really struggling. I've been a dad since I was in high school, and my daughter today is 23 years old. Unbelievable. Kids raising kids. So, but again, sound like porn music in the background. I don't even want to look back. It's all men in here. I don't know whatever's going on. I don't want to know. You heard me? So, well, I'm having fun. I gotta start bringing y'all on. If y'all want to start catching these treadmill talks, real talk, with the real CEO, hey, jump on, man. Let's all jump on the treadmill and work out and become our healthiest selves. Don't be out of shape. It ain't cute. I don't care what Lizzo tell you. It could cost you your life. Because people be like, just be yourself. No. That's clinically unhealthy. You be overweight, even me. I'm overweight, not obese, but I am overweight. Being overweight can cause you to miss your grandkids being born, miss your child's graduation from theater school, from their master's program. It could cause you to miss Christmas 10, 20 years before you're supposed to. It could cost you your life. So this ain't a game. No, it's a real deal. I'm in here because I want to see my family for many years. I want to love my kids for many years. I want to be here when my kids have kids. I want to be there when my kids' kids have kids. I want to be here to be a great grandparent. I don't have any grandparents. None. And I'm not even that old. I have no grandparents. All of them are gone. My grandmother, my mom's mom, was the last one. She left 2 years ago. I don't have anybody. She's up in heaven. I'll see her again. But on down here, I don't have anybody. So that hurts me just talking about that, thinking about it. Sometimes I'll be like, man, let me call, because we call her Ma, short for Medea. Let me call Ma, see how she's doing. I'll be like, oh my gosh, Ma not even here. So it's crazy. But I'm blessed. I still got my mom. I got a great family. I got an excellent wife. We got a little boy, Weston. He's 2. We got a beautiful baby on the way. We think it's a girl. Don't let my wife know I said that. That's not supposed to come out until Thanksgiving. So there's a test. If you don't know, there's a test you can take before you get like to the the gender test. It's like a blood test that you can take early, and it gives you pretty much what the baby's gonna be before the genitals and all that. I think, I don't know what I'm talking about, y'all. So, but just trust me, it's something like that. And so we were told it's gonna be a girl, but she wants to wait on the gender test and then do a reveal. So I hope my daughters know. Shania, if you're watching this, you better not say nothing. Also, talking about the beautiful things you can do with when you build a business and you get out of that comfort zone and you build the business the way you should build it. That's what I'm here to say. I'm here to say, hey, your business should be doing 10 times better than what it's doing. You got to do it better. You got to do it on another level. You got to work higher. Not smarter, not harder. You need to work higher. You need to think of yourself as a CEO and run your business like a CEO. Get off that truck. Stop being in these customers' houses touching furniture. You're a CEO. Work like it, think like it, act like it. Do it. Be it. Become it. Within, say this with me. Within the next 8 months, I will become the CEO of my business. I will run it like a CEO. I will think like a CEO. I will act like a CEO. I will feel and move like a C-damn-O, E-O, right? Do that. Say that every morning. I'm the CEO of such and such company. My role in this company is to operate as a CEO. I will work higher, not harder, not smarter, but higher. That's your CEO declaration. Until I build the business of my dreams. Make that declaration. Y'all, I'm preaching better than y'all, man. Go on, hit that thumbs up. Go on, tell somebody about this channel. Right? Go on, do it now. Like the folks say back in South Louisiana, where I'm from. If y'all didn't know, I'm from Baton Rouge, even though I live here in Dallas. Quick point, man, for a lot of you. A lot of you, where you live is not going to be conducive to the growth you want your company to participate in or to be. You're going to have to leave that. That's sometimes it's a part of your comfort and what you're familiar with. That's your familiarity and comfort could be the same thing, and it could be dangerous. So if you feel like, man, my business should be doing better, I should be getting more support, and I'm not talking about pity to where you're like, oh, nobody wants to help out. Not like that. Just like, man, I'm really out here. I know I'm out here busting and getting it, and damn, like nobody's reaching out to help or to push me further. Everybody's reaching out to take from me. That happened to me. It was like, hey, you got this, you got that. I was like, oh my God, I'm taking care of everybody. So what I don't do now is, number one, I don't loan money that I need. Number two, I don't loan money, which means this: if I give somebody money, I don't expect it back. I don't ask for it back, because if I needed it, I wouldn't give it in the first place. Number three, I don't give you cash. I don't give people cash. I just don't. If I see a homeless person and needs something out the store, I'll go buy it. I don't put cash in your hand. I just don't. Females, don't roll down your windows to give anybody cash. It's too dangerous. I know you want to, you got a good heart. The Lord will bless it. But it's too dangerous. Don't do it. So, I'll give y'all some life lessons here. I'm busting this thing out. I need to wrap this up. I know y'all tired. But, again, get out of your comfort zone to build the business you want. I wanted my wife to retire. I wanted my kids to go to a great school, live in a great neighborhood. Why? Because I didn't grow up that way. I wanted that for my family. And if you don't have a family, want it for yourself. Set it up for the family that's on the way. You wouldn't put here on this earth to be alone all your life. If that was the purpose, then God could have just made man, Adam, and left it there. But he wanted Adam to have somebody. So he created somebody just for Adam. So I'm here to tell you, God created somebody just for you. But remember this: before God gave Adam Eve, God gave him a job. Right? He was tilling the land. In fact, the land didn't even produce anything until Adam started working it. So before you can get the wife or the family that you desire, you got to have your business going. You got to have your business producing. Build that business up. Get it to where you want it to be. If you're not around the people you want to be around, you need to make some changes. right? If you're not in an environment that's conducive to you growing, get out. Go. Go where you can be successful. You're sitting in a small community going, man, how am I ever going to build $1 million business here? You got to go. Go, go, go. You want to go somewhere where there's a minimum population of 500,000. If you could get somewhere where there's a minimum metropolitan or metro population of 500,000, you can make $1 million a year. Now, I don't know if you know, but $1 million a year is a lot of money. You can do pretty much whatever the hell you want to do with your life at $1 million a year. I'll take that back. If you made $250,000 a year, you can live your life however you want it. Now, I'm not telling you you could go buy Bentleys and Ferraris. You don't need that anyway. You're not going to buy a plane. You're not going to get lit every weekend. But here's what you're going to do. You're going to be able to drive a Mercedes. Not just you, but your wife. Then when your kids graduate high school, you'll put them in one. Right? Your kids will go to the best schools. Right? You'll be able to hire a nanny. Right? You'll live in a great neighborhood. Like I do now, and I'm blessed. Not bragging, I'm blessed. I was homeless, I know what I'm talking about. You live in a great neighborhood. Your kids will be successful because they're going to grow up around you. It's worth it. And you'll have a business that when your kids leave school or whatever job they have, they can work for you. Do you know that in most cases, rich kids work for their parents? Isn't that crazy? Because why? Because they grow up around that. They create that environment for their children and groom them. My son's 2 years old. By the time he's 5, he'll understand profit and loss in a business. He'll understand asset cash flow. He'll understand capital gains, capital losses. He'll understand this one principle: use money to make money. So if you want to learn how to use money to make money once you make all this money, get a copy of my book. Drop the word book in the comments and I'll get the link out to you. Get the masterclass. You think this video is good? Wait till you look at that masterclass video. Wait till you go through those courses. Whew! Gonna change your life, y'all. Your business is gonna grow overnight. You're gonna wake up in the morning and go, whoa, my God, this grew fast. Yeah, it grew fast. You need another truck, bro. You need another crew, bro. You need to hire somebody else to answer your phones. We growing out here. We moving quickly. That's where you want to be. And that's what's important. So I'm sharing that with you because I want you to be successful. So I'm giving back. This is Christmas. Almost. I'm giving back. So again, hit the link. Let me know. If you want the book, drop book. If you want to get in that VIP, drop VIP. If you like this video and this content, drop a 1. And baby, if you just want to share your business name and where you operate at, drop your business name and the area you work in the comments. And if you just like this video because it's fire, and I know it is, just put a fire emoji in the comments. I appreciate it. Hit the like, hit subscribe, hit thumbs up. Enroll in the class. If you do, between now and the end of November, and I know on the live we had people reaching out saying they were getting the course, make sure to get it. Look, I'm telling y'all, it's not expensive. It's not a $500, $600, $700, $900, $2,000, $20. I've seen courses online here of $2,500, $5,000, $10,000 courses. Look, mine should be worth that. I'm telling you the truth. And one day it may be. But right now, it's very inexpensive. It's like Black Friday for you right now. So go get the course. If you're sitting there saying, hey, Sean, I like what you're saying. I like what I'm hearing. I want to drive the nice car. I want to live in a nice neighborhood. I want to live in a home that I feel safe in. I want my kids going to good schools, looking good, smelling good, feeling good, talking good, walking good, right? I want to be able to take my date out or my spouse out anytime I want. Have a good night. I want to walk in the house from a day of making a lot of money and see my spouse in there cooking home cooked food because she ain't got to sweat and work all day. That's what I did with my wife. I was like, you know what? I want my wife's time. I'm not giving her time to you because she was a dental hygienist at a dentistry here, big dentistry here, and just walked in and said, you know what? My wife was coming home. She was tired. This would hit me. True story, and I'll let you go. It was like a year ago, and I was coming home from being out on the job doing a lot of work, And I saw her one day and she was asleep. I came in because she had just got home from work, and I walked in the house. She was out. She was out, y'all. She was laying on the sofa, knocked out, just asleep. Like, I walked in, I was like, hey, babe. She didn't even respond. So I was like, oh my gosh, she's so tired. And guess what? It was 6 o'clock in the daytime, 6 o'clock. And it hit me that, whoa, my wife has no energy to give to me, no energy to give to her family at the end of the day. She's got nothing for us. She wants to, but it's just not in her, because they've taken it away. They bought that time and that energy from her. They bought it from her. They stole it from me and from my family, from my son, from my daughter. They stole her. They stole her energy. They stole her time from us. They paid her. They took it all away. And I said, you know what? So I pulled out my camera and I took a picture of it, of her laying on the sofa. I still got it in my phone. Still got it. I took a picture of it and I said, that'll never happen again. I'll do whatever I have to do to make sure this don't happen again, right? And I went in the lab. Right here. I went in the lab. I was like, all right, how do I grow this business exponentially? How do I 10x this business right now? And that's what I focused on. I locked in on it. And we created several other ways to get paid besides moving. Bam, bam, bam. Business started growing. Revenue started going. And I'm watching her. And I'm like, I know she's tired, but you don't know what I'm working on, girl. You don't know what I'm working on. I'm about to buy all that time back. I'm about to buy all your future time. And I did it. And now she's out doing whatever she's doing, probably shopping in Target or something, and getting her hair done or colored or whatever she does to it. And we'll have lunch today. We'll hang out today. And we'll probably go do a walk because she's pregnant. If she wants to see a movie, we'll see a movie. And we'll just do fun things. We'll hold hands and we'll walk and we'll have fun. There's plenty of things to do here in Dallas. And I got that time back. I purchased it back because I wanted it. I wanted her time back. That's my wife, not theirs. My wife. So if you're okay letting your spouse or your future spouse work because you haven't taken the initiative to build your business, that's on you. If they come home tired every day, that's on you. Take it personally. If you're like, we don't spend enough time together, listen, you can't get that time back. It's gone. She's only going to be more and more tired. So are you. You better enjoy it now. You're not going down a roller coaster at Six Flags when you're 65. It ain't happening. Right? Do it now. Do it now while you have the time. Clock's ticking. It's running out on you. You better make it work now. If you're sitting there and you're going, well, how do I make it work? That's her calling right now, so I'm going to have to get off. You're probably sitting there going, how do I make it work? Here's how you make it work. Take a shortcut. Don't go through all the struggles I went through. Learn quickly, apply it, and grow your business now. How do you do that? Learn from somebody who's already done it. If you want to be where I'm at, you can do it. I'll teach you. I'll help you to do it. Click the link and do it. Do it now. If you're serious about it, do it now. If you want to change your life and your family's life, click that link now. And for everybody who does it, I'll talk to you soon.